Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Age of Wonders 4, and more specifically, the battlefield of Tophen Lightborn. I spoke a lot about the characters, but I didn't give a cohesive identity last time, and I do apologize about that. And I want to go back and give you guys a better idea. So, to begin with, the reason I even chose to do this, to set this all up, is because, as far as I'm concerned, this is one of my earliest memories. And the person I am as the Ephemeral One is, I'm sort of the shadow half of a different being. That being was something of an experiment by the goddess Lysara we spoke of before. I am also the lesser part of him. This battlefield between Tophen and his mother, the Holy Mother, was in fact one of my earliest memories. And one of the earliest events in our timeline together. So, I spoke a lot about the characters, but I didn't really give you guys a point of reference on why this was important, and why the other characters I chose to represent the armies in this are who they are. So, let's begin with, of course, our commanding officer, and the champion of these forces, Tophen Lightborn. Tophen was the oldest of the Queen's children, and meant to inherit the throne as much as any man could. It was actually a queendom, specifically that the ruler was always a female ruler, who would be called the Holy Mother. And it would be her duty to precede the bloodline and keep the powers that be at peace. The people that lived in the land under the Lightborn were known as the Yari. It's the reason the Yari are known as the same race between him and the Queen when I set the game up. So, however, one night, before me and my brother would arrive, one night the Yari a light happened, passed over the kingdom. There's no true, complete understanding or explanation of what happened. But on that night that happened, the T-Yari were born. These people would have more animalistic facial features and, honestly, all sorts of different changes to them. They would be largely still able to have a outwardly human form at times, but at other points they would be werefolk, effectively. And it was the conflict over what to do with the Tiari that the divide between Tophen and his mother came about. Tophen wanted to simply try and get these people to live their lives and continue on the same. The Holy Mother deemed them impure and sought to have them cast out and eventually purged. And Tophen flatly refused. Well, didn't flatly refuse. He accepted the charge, and took an army with him. But then him and his forces never actually executed any of the Tiari, instead offering to make a small township/city on the other side of the kingdom that was known as Brilliance. They would basically be a haven. Unfortunately, many of the Tiari, due to him being the son of the person who was ordering, their banishment, their executions, and they didn't trust him. So Brilliance didn't end up being populated by anyone but his army, really. And so, but he had the excuse of him constantly supposedly being in the process of the orders. He was using as an excuse to shield the Tiari and keep his mother from executing them. It was during that time my brother and we escaped out of our... Well, that's the next part to tell. But let's have a turn or two go by before we continue. For now, we need Tofin's army to get healed up. And... Ooh, okay. The one soldier can join his army, so that's a little stronger. Could use another ranged unit. And there is one coming. Perfect. Signature skill available. I would absolutely be Rallying Blessing. Friendly units in 1 hex gain Rally, so they get more morale every turn. And 2 stacks of Bolstered Defense, which basically is 2 points of defense, and 2 points of resistance to resist magic. That would absolutely be him. Tofin lived up to his name, Lightborn. The divine and holy were always his prerogative. He was always skilled with the magic, but because he was known as Tofin the Black because of his black hair, and his opinion on the Tiari versus the Yari, so the corrupt people, he was always more compassionate towards. This was hardly a new thing for him. Even after being born a royal, he was fairly popular with the common people, and would commonly sneak off the holy hill that his lineage would live on, to go, sneak off to meet the commoners and live among them. Either way, let's start clearing out more of this area. No, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting those losses. I may end up with the same losses, but I'm at least try and do a little better than that. Alright. Admittedly, yes, it is farmers with pitchforks and, basic blades, so it's understandable that they'd get killed, but still, do our best to try and preserve what we can. Alright. So, move up. Okay. Alright. And then we should be able to bolster everyone's defenses. Nice. Yeah. We'll wait a turn. Then we'll cast the, Yep. Yeah. Then we'll have the healers, our bannermen, to try and buff us. Alright. So, go ahead and bulwark. So that's an extra stack of bolstered resistance, which puts us up to 3. Yeah, stacks up to 5 times, so 3 additional defense points. Which means our archers have a defense of 3. And our pole arms have a defense of 5, allowing us to put out more damage than they can. Okay. So, let's see. Now, he is a... Yeah. Alright. Try and see if we can't get rid of... Yep. Yeah, go ahead. Try and remove as much as we can. Okay. Yeah, just move up and try and stab them. Yeah. So we're about as buffed as we can be. And... Okay. Could do that next turn. Okay. So I did forget to cast this turn. Okay, so the serpent. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Alright. Oh, those stacks of bolstered defense are coming in handy. Alright. Nice. Alright. Nice, get rid of those guys. Sweet. Okay. Caster and adjacent friendly units. So what we will do is sunder your defense, get me distracted. And have you come in. Go on, Tophin. Smack him around. Nice crit. Finish it off. There it is. Okay. Then you can move in and start healing. Like I said, it's not... Yeah, and as you can see, we do a good bit of damage. Yep. Nice. Alright. Now, that being said... Yeah. Alright. That bolstered defense is working out great. Finish him off. Yeah, just end it. Good work. Yep, even peasant spearmen can, with the right command, survive impressive battles. Alright. So we'll have an new archer set for this next round. And you can just wait. We got the unit enchantment, which increases damage dealt when they stand near each other. Yeah, stand together is an amazingly powerful skill. Let's see. Enchanted Crow or... Planning ahead. Yeah, Wild Speaker. Okay. And from here... Ooh, we do have enough population to get the town hall, so yeah. We'll be able to make the Wild Speakers soon. And Brilliance... Let's see. Would like to get one of the foresters. Get a second forester. Mines for the extra gold. Could do a quarry. Yeah, because that's extra. Yeah, we don't have a quarry yet, so we should get that. Ideally, for building out cities, and you want to get the bonuses, getting one, at least 2 to 3 of each of the main farm, quarry, and forester will generally make your city able to grow pretty easily. Alright, we already did the beast kinship. We'll do the signet of knighthood. So any units we get that wouldn't normally have it, still will do so. And our forces have come far enough we can get an additional body. Joaquin the Sorcerer. Victoria the Butcher, she's frenzied. Ooh, I actually kind of like that ability. Yeah, we'll take her. Alright. And... yep, scouts out exploring. Duke Rain Lornfield solemnly greets you, majestic Tophan Lifeborn. Nevington cordially invites you to join the ceremonial hunt of the Pyreborn Gortus Matriarch. Once every decade, our final hunter ride out in search of the Pyreborn Gortus. We would call every creature we find and collect meat for the glory of our city until we finally catch that flame infused. Okay. If you would grant us a tremendous honor if you join us. So we could decline the quest and stop using brilliant, stop getting draft, but we would get for 5 turns, but we would get better relations. No part in your cruel rituals, so we'll upset them if we decline, and you just decline with good court, but sure, we get relations and a mystery bonus. Alright, so there's our target. Power of only 202, so nothing too nightmarish. Alright. So... yeah, we'll have both armies move over to go take care of the quest. After all, our new general needs to start building up. And we do need to keep recruiting. So, extra archer, some peasant pikemen. We'll go with that for now. Nope, no targets at the moment. But we want to cast the spell just so we're ready for later on. There's no upkeep if there's nothing it targets, so that's at least the upside. Excuse me. Nebington. Sure, we'll leave that as for now. The haunted graveyard. And Golden is happy with our work on... yeah. Complimenting actions and improves relationship. Now I mentioned about Tophan and his mother. Golden was actually just a carpenter you could see anywhere in the city. Up until things fell apart, and once the Tiari were starting to be ostracized inside the capital, he took it upon himself to move him and his family out into the woods, where Brilliance would eventually be built. So, he ended up being one of the leaders of the area by virtue of just happening to be there first. So, yeah. Golden was a straightforward, honest man who didn't really have time for we didn't have a care for the political implications of why things had to be that way. but he wouldn't. That and he was a doting parent. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, this fight's gonna be over real quick. Why is it constantly trying to kill my peasant pikeman? Fine, I'll do it myself. But yeah. Golden was... And... Golden was a straightforward, honest man. Who was known as a carpenter, and funnily enough, one of his greatest treasures he owned was this really heavy wooden mallet. Apparently, like, it was a gift from his father at one point when he found out his wife was pregnant with her first kid. His dad had gotten him a job working on building some bridge or something. I don't know the whole story, but I just know that that hammer meant the world to him. And yeah, I know the hammer meant the world to him, and never. Yeah. Alright. So, Rallying Blessing. Nice. And of course, Bulwark Standard. Yep. Spears against boars, it's an old story. Yep, finish that one off. Uh-huh. 85%. Get the matriarch gone. Alright, go ahead and cancel retaliation and defense. Nice. Then... Alright. Yeah, we're fine. We have the option of spells, but we don't have to use it all the time. Besides, it's just hunting some pigs. Can be dangerous, but if you're smart about it, it's nothing too horrific. Alright. Alright, finish off the matriarch. Alright. Nice. Okay. Alright. And there we go. There we go. There we go. No losses. Do we want the money, the food, gain a defender? Some extra Imperium. Defender, shield. Yeah, sure. Nice.
Huh?
Yep. We'll equip you to one of the armies. And start to keep lookout for... let them go. Don't really need them. Okay. So fiery wake boots give you extra defense. Ignites flammable objects and moves over on fire. In addition, this unit is immune to burning. Sure. I mean, it makes sense for riding a nightmare. But either way. Alright. Brilliance now level 2. Let's see. Farm. Alright. Since we'll be expanding even further, go ahead and get the tavern up now. And Tophin is leveled up again. Mostly been doing supports for him. Adjacent friendly units get plus 10% damage and plus 1 defense. That's pretty damn good. Yeah. Giving him extra defense and evasion. Alright. Oh man. It's been a good part of today running around and getting stuff done. That's why I'm having a stream so late in the day. Let's see. Sure. Bear never stood a chance. Okay. So let's take a turn to heal you up. And... yeah, we could probably afford to start looking to put another city out. So we'll pop this tower and see where that leads us. Okay. And you'll be going to join this army. Lord of Crops. 15 knowledge income. Go ahead, Lord of Knowledge. Alright. Looking to use the tower here. Segelgard. Alright. So, might be better to come down this way. Free city. Alright. Alright. Well, let's start looking to clear out all these guys. Because levels are what we need. Let's see. Yeah, I suppose let's just start looking to get rid of stuff. And there we've got the Wild Speaker. Yeah, Call of the Wild. Okay. Next major ability. Farms just get +5 food. Yeah, I can live with that. Alright.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Alright. Just trying to think of anything else we need to do. Yeah, this fight should be quick. Nice.
Huh.
Alright. Alright. Army's
Huh?
looking a little fuller. And go where you're supposed to. Good dig. You know what? Outposts costing less, making them faster. Easier to develop and spread out. Alright, so God's Woods for golden. Interesting to see how this shakes out. Alright. Alright, and because strategy against Selgrar. Okay, for I know you have. Okay. Your citizens in Brandon Clear suffer most from this. What resource can you send to aid them? Food for hungry children, timber and stone to build new homes, forms of entertainment to help cope with the onslaught. Offer, but other people need it more. Food for the hungry children. Doesn't seem like a bad thing to take. Oh well. Yep. Just getting soldiers where they need to be.
Huh.
Alright. Nothing much. But yeah. Alright. So looking to clear out everything we can around our base. We got Call of the Wild. Heal and support. Or rile up fanatics. No, it would be heal and support units. Gives us the Abbey and Mending Touch. Okay. The only downside is Tophin, while a strict adherent, himself never was... I could definitely see him working towards enchantment. Because Sundering Strikes... Yep. Base 60% affected, some during defense, yeah. Yeah, that definitely feels right.
Enchantment is truly a union of the worldly and the arcane, as it requires both a steady...
Alright. So, Archer Battlements. And... Alright. Research post to make that go faster. And... Yep. So let's see. And we have a new rally. Okay. And I don't have too many people yet. Okay. Okay. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Well, fine. Makes me wonder if... Yep. You know what? Fine.
Or?
Every matchup they seem to die, so let's just accept the inevitability of it. Okay. Tophin... Yeah, Sundering Strikes. Enabling you to do melee damage and weaken their defenses against melee for the further attacks. Alright. Alright. Give me a sec, folks. I need a drink. Give me half a second. That's better. One of the reasons I keep going quiet is because thinking on this, as much as this game would make me, this war has both good and bad memories attached to it. Which is always one of those things where people go, what do you mean good memories? Well, this would be the first time my brother and I would take... That's a high risk. Yeah, we'll just sacrifice him. Yep. Good alignment. But effectively, this would be one of the earliest cases where my brother and I would be united on something we wanted to do. And alright.
Huh?
Okay. So those guys can head out. Because my brother and I took a liking to Tophin from the first moment we met him. The way we met him was unfortunate, but he would always owe us. He would always be happy to see us after that day. Because, well, what dignity am I trying to hold and trying to make myself sound better? My brother and I, after escaping from Lysara, because that would be the first thing that ever happened to us, is our awakeness, his awakening and awareness of the world around us. After waking up, we would find ourselves in a lab, basically, an underground chamber that was being used to create us. And we escaped because, well, nothing terrifies a being more than the smell of blood and chains. So we escaped, and we ended up in Ligali. It was a bit random. There wasn't a set place we were looking for, we just wanted to be away. Anyway. And when that... So what would happen is, you have two beings out in the middle of the woods who don't have a goddamn clue what they're doing. So naturally, we nigh on starved to death. Thunder... Oh, okay. Turn into swamps, the Colossus Moon. Full moon draws close to your world, pull on the oceans, climb to unprecedented levels. Moon like I've seen before, glows white hot steel shields. Okay. Okay. And we meet Tuor Crimson Dream. We'll get to him later. But effectively, my brother and I were starving. And because what we looked like was very different at the time than what you've seen me display us as, looking like something akin to we were more a lizard, a very large lizard. We stood roughly 10 feet tall. We're covered in, thick dragon scale. We looked something like the Nagas, but to a much more monstrous degree. We had a very different stance, and we're generally just larger. Where the Naga of the Tiari were mostly, relatively still normal human size. We were much larger, so everyone just assumed we were just a larger Naga. We would find out later that wasn't true, but, well, that's for later. In this time, during this war, we were captured because we stole upon some meat and ate it. It actually was bait for a different creature to be knocked out from eating. It had sleeping drugs in it. The drugs didn't actually work on us. We were just so relieved after eating, we passed out immediately. Thinking their trap had worked, Tofin's soldiers threw us in a cage and began to threw us in a cage and basically was dragging us to their camp, back to Brilliance. It was after arriving at his campsite, though, Tofin's base was raided by a group of loyal blades, let's call them, to the Holy Mother, who were on a secret mission to basically wipe out Tof. Using the cover of a, animal breakout, we're planning to kill Tofin in the confusion. However, the first cage they opened was ours. Which wouldn't have been so bad, we wouldn't have done anything if the assassins hadn't killed the person who continued to feed us. You see, between the time that after we were taken to the camp, we were fed a couple of times by this one kid who had been basically on duty to just keep an eye on the cages and make sure none of the animals got away, and alert someone if any of them did. And he kept sneaking us extra food because he thought we looked really cool. Good kid. Was real, and we were really upset when one of the assassins snuck up, grabbed him, and slit his throat. Then they unlocked our cage first. That'd be the first time my brother and I would kill. It was simple, too. We were so much stronger than them. All it took was basically the equivalent of a snap of the wrist. His neck broke, and he dropped to the ground. His collaborator buddy... It didn't take long for the second kill to follow. Or the third, fourth. Before we knew it, the assassins had abandoned their plan, largely, and rather than releasing the other animals, decided to simply set the place afire and then try to accomplish their mission that way. Unfortunately, we were pretty dedicated to wiping out the group of assassins at that point. After all, both sides had been injured at that. We had been injured by the loss of the kid, and the assassins had been injured at the loss of their brethren. So that between the two of us, the fighting just got worse. Soldiers spilled out, and eventually the assassins were sent fleeing. A handful might have actually escaped. I'm not sure to this day. But I do know that not all of them, we didn't get all of them.
Uh-huh.
And all right. Nice.
Huh?
All right. Low risk. All right. But yeah. All right. Yeah, and we'll just take another city. We're not even going to bother building anything out. This will become a new city for us, and it will continue to expand. Um, but yeah, this is all relatively high risk. So, but yeah, Tia. But yeah, we, and afterwards, after Tophin, after the attack died down, my brother and I agreed, we just figured we'd go back to the cage and sleep. It was as good a spot as any, and, well, the door was already unlocked. The door was already easily open, so we didn't figure it was any problem. That's when we would eventually be woken up and come face to face with a rather short, squat, grinning man. He tried talking to us a couple different languages before resorting to magic, inevitably managing to be able to communicate with us openly, and able to explain that why we killed those assassins. He explained that they worked for his mother and their importance, and the trouble that would come because of their failure to execute us. And him specifically. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, go for the spell Tempered Shields. Summon Wild Animal. Because this was a common tactic, actually, for Tophin's forces, was using wild animals, raising dogs, the equivalent of dogs and such, to act as, screening forces and advanced scouts, and yeah. Either way, roads, actually. The ability to make roads will be huge. But either way. But yeah, Tophin was one of the earliest instances of someone we admired. Okay. Yeah, safe battle. Nice. Just looking to clear out some of these enemy forces around our cities. Cause brilliance. Okay. Bathhouse. And start getting us some more. We have defenders. And okay. We'll do some defenders first. Okay. Like to see about healing. Alright. Sundering Blades. Weaken their defense. And but yeah. Let's see. But yeah, that was the first person we ever looked up to. Here, let's try something a little different today. Let's see. See if this will work. Ba, 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 ba. Just seeing if I can... see how the... And... playing... Nah, okay. It won't let me. Okay. Never mind that. Playing with tech on stream. Okay. Honestly, I was partially seeing if I could respond on the actual PlayStation. If it would let me actually respond. Okay. I was seeing if it would let me respond directly. Okay. Nope. Okay, anyway. There we go. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. But yeah. So, Tophin Lightborn. An interesting man with no imagination to his soul whatsoever. Wish I was exaggerating. The man called his sword Razor and his dog Dog. Hell, he called us the Lizard. And wouldn't you know it, that name friggin' stuck. Because that's what we were, a big lizard. And to a lot of people we would meet, we'd actually become quite the symbol for Tophin. Because we were his loyal soldier, the silent bodyguard who kept an eye on just about everything for him. Let's see. We probably can do Slither's Den. Oh no, that's already taken. Okay. And Brisway is now available. So let's start with a workshop. Okay. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Now we'll wait a turn. We'll have you wait a turn. Summon the wild. Yep, tier 1 wild animal. Okay. Hold the line. Unit can only be affected. Gain steadfast. Yeah. Basically, this unit cannot die for 1 turn. Could come in handy. Alright. Yeah, for now, don't really... just need Brisway to start growing. Let's see. We have 2 farms, 3 research. Would like to get another woodcutter, so... And that haunted graveyard's starting to get a little big too, so we may want to swing around north. Brisway, Victoria the Butcher. Yep. Okay. Lots of mana out here, though, so that'll be useful. But yeah, from this many, with this many mana nodes, it's going to be fantastic for research. So, what we may want to build is a, Scholars Guild here in Brilliance. Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst. Well, we're waiting on the bathhouse. I mean, really, look at this. We're gonna be able to, yeah. Because that's another 2 research guilds, potentially. Yeah. Okay. And we've got enough money. I'm gonna hurry the, yeah. I'm gonna hurry that up. And yeah, Arcane Institute. Go for that next. And mana-wise, summon a wild animal. Yeah, so next turn we can get another animal to support. Okay. So, go there. Let's see. Safe battle with both armies. Because one of the big things we're looking for is to build up our forces, our heroes' main levels. Okay. Alright. And we're waiting for Brilliance to produce some more defenders. And Brisway gets its first location. Now, what's going to be necessary? Well, we'll get the Slitherer's Den first. Alright, so we want lots of quarries, because that also gets us additional mana. Okay, that'll be more than possible. Okay. And she leveled up. Yeah, I'm gonna have her be a frontline fighter, so... And we'll start her with Sundering Strikes. So 60% chance to weaken their defense, so if she has to hit again, they'll drop even faster. Let's see. Extra Whispering Stone I don't need. Light and Order. Destroying an infestation or conquering a free city grants a stacking 300 relation to all the other free city-states for 10 turns. Vassals grant plus 10 gold and tribute. You know what? The extra regen in our home territories will be nice. But we do need to start looking towards getting rid of that infestation. Alright. Alright. Have you go against this. Oh. Elephant and its minions. We'll let them go. Yeah, we can't capture and use them, so... That would be... Canonically, that would be the thing. Would be Tophen looking at it going, can we actually use them? If not, then we'll just let it go. And just clearing out lots of easy fights. Striking Spear of Cleaving. Victoria the Butcher. It is a tier 2 spear for 18 damage versus her 26 on the current one. Sunder Defense, yeah. Frostbringer of Provocation. It still gets her a charge, and it mixes Frost with, versus the raw 26 damage. Yeah, I think that might be better. Okay. Hold the line. Yeah. And... Yeah, I could see taking Spell-Tempered Shields. Brisway. Alright. So there's another... Yeah, this is some rich fields. Honestly, going for the farm wouldn't be the worst thing. Quarry, a farm. Then golden mana. Just gold. Yeah, go for the clergy commons first. Summon wild animal. Nice tier 2 one from the start.
Uh-huh.
Okay. City structures cost less gold. Definitely one of the nice ones to have. Hostile. Okay. Armies. So an army's heading our way. Brisway. You know what? Go ahead and hurry that up and then put palisade walls up next turn. Just to make sure the city doesn't get taken in one move. No, I did start to get into about Golden. Golden was like I said, basically ended up being leader by virtue of just having been there longest. And honestly, I'm going to hurry that wall up just so we have that. Then go ahead for the vendor. Alright. Nice. Resistant Protector. Is it better than our shield? Yeah, it's status resist. So yeah. Okay. So Victoria, go heal. Alright. Cleansing Helm. Demoralizing Mask. Okay. So Tophin is immune to being flanked. Okay, I can live with that. Alright, first defender is finally done. So we'll have him start to ride out, but actually what we'll have him do, start making roads to Brisway. Because that way it lets us get from one city to the other faster. Alright, Tophin has a skill point. Let's see. Yeah, Feudal Ruler. Because he's going to be up to the front. Alright, 9 per turn. Yeah, we got plenty of mana for summoning another wild animal. And another one. Lucky. Unit has 20%. Specialist Engineer. Yeah, we'll go with Joachim the Sorcerer. Hmm. Lucky with a great sword. Yeah, I can see it. Nice. Okay. Picking up champions left, right, and center. And he's level 5, so at least we don't have to worry too much. Alright. Alright. Let's start heading over to the graveyard and start looking to put that down. Alright. Brilliance has its Arcane Institute, an Academy, and the Scholars Guild. Yep, some wild animal. Okay. Wow, got an elephant. Yep. And we'll get another one. Only battlefield. Right. Therese Lightborn. His mother and the queen, known as the Holy Mother. She grew up and seemed to be surrounded by people who believed in the purity of the Yari bloodlines. And vested all her interest and efforts. Well, we found her. You know what? Let's see if we can't get our scout to flee. Like, there's no way they win this fight. But that's not the point of our scouts. Alright. Alright. And thankfully, the casters there are pretty slow. Unfortunately, scouts are also ranged, so... Alright. So they survived, so they should show up back in our capital soon. Production and 4 provinces revert to their original domain. Your 4 swamps will each yield 30 food. Okay. Let's adapt. Okay. Alright, let's see. Impossible battle with just you. Let's see. With the 2 of them together, at least it's even odds. And if we throw Tofin's team at it, yeah, it's a low risk. Okay. Spell Tempered Shields. But we now are accessing the 2nd level. The Beacon. Champion of the Faithful, which is... yeah. Or Zeal. Yeah, which is warfare skills. Inquisitor's Mark, Mass Condemnation. Let's see. Definitely not the Shadow. Tome of the Beacon brings out the inner radiance of the faithful to smite enemies and bolster allies. Grants enchanted units faithful and spirit damage. Or the Tribunal, which is extra stability and knowledge. The Inquisitors. I could definitely see Inquisition, though him just having the Construct or the Tome of the Winds would not be the unbelievable. He's actually definitely not Arcane, not Shadow. Benefits of a classical education. So fertility. No. Artificing. Favorable winds. No, because the Lightborns were very much would be the beacon. Conjure Divine Beacon, which heals and gives morale. Units recruit the Rally Lieges at the target vassal have faithful. Target vassal grants the player plus 15 mana each turn. Target vassal city gains 2 blessed souls under their control. Yeah, the Lightbringer, which can convert enemies, yeah. He was supposed to be an... You know what? It's one of those things. He was supposed to be an Inquisitor. Supposed to root out and, you know, bring out all the Tiari. Managed to root them out and exterminate them. But he refused to. Yeah.
Faith, fervor, righteous glory. Such things may spread like a holy flame, bringing the light of truth even to the eyes of your enemies. A true beacon of faith shines so brightly that it binds the very wounds of the faithful and instills doubt in the unfaithful, turning them on to the true path. Your path.
Yeah, that seems about right for him. What he sought to do. Yeah, and the mighty meek. Seeking to empower those who were powerless of their own volition. Okay, Brisway. Start getting... Tithe Shrine? Or... library. And another province. God, so many potential research places, but... In truth... We have a farm, so... Let's get a forester. The extra gold is nice. Alright. And you? Free City can be integrated now. Yeah. But Nebbington will come later. Compliments. Yep. A new rally started. Speaking of rallies. Nice. So we can still get our Inquisitor. Yeah, we can afford all of it, actually. Sweet. So that'll be a good army coming up. Alright. Try our best. Yep, Forester destroyed. And this is a nice safe battle. We'll see what the AI does. I can live with that. Nice. And we get the Retaliating Retort. Strikes enemy unit, inflicting wet for 3 turns, and Retaliator. Okay. So let's see, that is the same damage mathematically, but nah. Alright. Yeah. Can give her the demoralizing mask. Alright. Yep, nothing we can do. Okay. Alright. Let's head home, or at least to Brisway, to try and get rid of the idiot.
Huh?
Yep. Another defender, you can move down. Hopefully join up with one of the armies before we get into major trouble. And rebuild that. And Victoria also has... give her fighting too. And let's go with... yeah, strength. Draining Blade. Alright. And we haven't encountered any other free cities. Yeah, just the one that wants to declare war on us. Okay. But yeah. Tuor Crimson Dream as his outpost over here. He was the head of a group of mercenaries that came... interesting. After bolstering Empire through order and discipline, you receive reports that demons are assembling near Brisway, striking fear into your citizens' hearts. The Fiend's infestation, demons who either killed or escaped their masters, are led by a gruesome skald. Like diabolical moths, the infernal deviants are drawn to the gleaming light that hallows your empire, preying on the meek and the weak-willed among your followers. Several pious citizens have reportedly been tempted, seduced, tricked, compromised, or simply slain by these godless guests. The Hellspawn cannot get away with their flagrant rampage. Won't you save your people and purge these devils, Holy King? Let's see. Decline the quest, we lose mana, but we gain the Scald. We get a bit of an order crisis, and we lose some stability. Or, after they've devoured the faithless, the orderless demons will surely scatter. So, victim blame and ignore. If I'm honest, though, this actually brings up... I couldn't have timed this any better. Bringing up Tuor Crimson Dream, who was the head of a group of mercenaries. Tophin, realizing that he would never stand a chance against his mother, the rightful ruler of the empire, of their queendom, unless he asked for help. And so he solicited it from a nearby empire, seeking out whatever forces that could be brought. And he was willing to pay whatever price he could. Brilliance had become something of a decent trading town. So he would deal with he would sell his soul to the evil if it meant bettering and protecting those he had sworn to. So an unchecked Skald, my zealous incantations will dominate it. And we get ourselves a Skald. It would upset people, and our own presence, my brothers and I's, as a giant lizard, basically upset people, but they came to recognize that, we were just trying to do our best for the queendom as much as Tophin himself.
Huh?
Alright, and nice. So this will help move everyone together. So that we need, 2, 4, 7 more. That's 4, so cool. Alright, Brisway produced a library. Let's go with a storehouse for more food. Brilliance. Let's see. We already have 2. Would like another quarry. Go for the extra gold mine instead? Yeah, that can work. Yep, province is being pillaged, and we have our soldiers on the way to end that. But yeah, Tophin would work with whoever it took to accomplish his goal of saving the Tiari. The people changed and were trying to just survive when their own queendom, their own rulers had declared them monsters unfit to live. So, we'll have you two come with here. You'll take over this. Over here. Then you will initiate the fight. Perfect. Lost one defender, sure. Okay. Alright. Well, actually, move there so everyone gets healed one turn. Same there. And we now have the... Yep. And let's get purging arrows. Yeah. Brisway. God, look at all those research potentials. Okay. We'll go for another forester. Mighty Meek, definitely. Alright, captured someone. Alright. But yeah. It was, one of the testaments to how far Tophin was willing to go would be one of our earliest jobs we ever got from him. Was kidnapping Golden's daughter from his own house. We didn't do this eloquently in any kind of way, shape, or form. Basically smashed a window and grabbed her. Waited for nightfall, smashed a window, grabbed her, and brought her to the others to be captured and brought to the camp. Unfortunately, Golden's daughter, Mora, would spend the rest of the war pretty much stuck in Tophin's camp, basically watching over his pregnant wife. She went from being a prisoner to basically a lady in waiting to who would become the future queen. And if it was anybody else with Mara, they would have, ideas of the political potential of that. Mara said fuck that and went promptly on her way to becoming a mercenary. Leveraging the physical enhancements that being a Tiari, being a werefolk, basically, would enable. Earned herself the nickname the Diamond Princess. Basically, had everything to do with a job where she effectively was basically supposed to guard a shipment of diamonds from one place to another, and refused to give up on the job when everyone else said to bail. And basically tore the entire raiding group that was supposed to take that was trying to take the money a brand new asshole. The Mighty Meek. Let's see. Mines get plus 10 mana. Let's go with city structures cost cheaper. Mines giving us mana is nice, but not necessary. Let's see. And nothing else we particularly need at the moment. But yeah. Mora and Mora was Golden's first daughter, the one we kidnapped, his oldest, and also one of the most bold people you'd have ever met. Like I said, she basically... Yep, Death Beetle run, nice. Let's see. Golden himself would stay on and help Tophin, acting as basically a liaison between him and the Tiari for many years. Till he got tired of it and took the money he had and opened up an inn. And basically lived there with his wife and just enjoys his life. Yeah. A war hero turned... well, just a relatively good guy. Still hit like a motherfucker with that hammer, though. Gods. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. Summon wild animal. See if you can catch up. Okay. Alright. Safe battle for us. One loss. Okay. Okay. Purging arrows. Conjure Divine Beacon. Yeah. Summons Divine Beacon upon casting at the start of each turn. Friendly units gain HP and morale for 3 turns. now we have unlocked shock, shield, and polearm units gain 30% more XP. So basically all frontline units get some extra XP. Yeah, I can live with that. And we captured Haverhill Ransom. Capture Outpost by Tour Crimson Dawn. Might not be the worst to be able to do that. Impossible, Poor, Golden. Teresa will not accept because of their personality. So let's go. And we'll do a balance of both. Good. So Golden at least accepts it. Whether or not he'll accomplish it will be up in the air. Okay. In the meantime, we'll see about taking out Segelgrad. Okay, forests start to spread into adjacent prospects. Grasping vines active in combat. Units on forest provinces suffer from living forest. So basically, forests are no longer safe. Ah, our scout returns. All right. Let's see how far we get. Nah, we won't bother raiding it, because if we take this, we won't. We'll want it for ourselves. Because we do have a third slot for a potential city. Alright. Brilliance. Oh, wow. You know what? Wildlife Sanctuary. That's really good. Okay. Yeah, because that's what? 40 draft? 25. Yeah, I think might as well get the 40 draft. That's huge. Alright, Brisway. God, all the mines. Mines and conduits. Well, money. The other thing we need is draft, which starts with the blacksmith. Then go to armory. Because I'm thinking we maybe turn Brisway into our unit production location.
Or?
Okay, you need to heal. Summon wild animal. Go ahead. What'd they get? Ooh, a death beetle. Let's see. Spirit wolf, guardian. Nah, we're good. But yeah. So Golden basically would end up. Oh wow. This is a big fight. Let's do it. This is not one I'm going to entrust to the computer. All right. Artillery cannons. All right. So we need to start getting into formation to buff. And remember, we have stand together, so we do more damage the more we're next to each other. Okay. So let's first start getting everyone into position. Okay. Just remember, Tophin has Rallying Cry. So... Okay. Bless, target friendly units. Healing Prayer. Okay. So we'll just move the chaplain over. And you move over there. Rallying Blessing. Okay. So we'll start over here. And yeah, Rallying Blessing to hit everyone. Nice. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Because Stand Together works, and Animal Kinship, of course, buffs on top of it. Alright. And you bolstered again. And Rallying Cry. Alright. 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 There we go. And the Death Beetle. Adjacent enemies sustains death. Okay, so Pestilent Escape, Deathly Exhaust, yeah, just hold off. Nice. Alright, we're buffed up. Extra morale. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Always love that the cannon is just considered yet another ranged. Alright. Let's see. Call of the Wild. Only the 2 cavalry. Okay. So we'll actually move you up. Then do Call of the Wild. 2 times strengthened. Okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and get the defenders up. Alright. Victoria and Samish. Okay, you're locked into position, so are you. Right, Grasping Forest. Okay. Okay, you can't do anything. Yep, they're all frozen in position. Alright. Let's see how they do. Okay. Slowed, immobilized, marked, condemned, yeah. Alright, they're just debuffing him to hell and back. Alright. Yeah, let's speed this up. You're just buffing. Let's just speed this up, because they're... Otherwise, it's going to take all day. Alright. So let's see. Defender. Let's call the glory. Yeah. Alright. So mobilize this turn. But she's not. Yeah, cancel. Alright. Nice. That's only 15%. 80, yeah, that's better. Okay. So you can't do anything. You can't. Okay. And... yeah, they're too far away. So not much you can do. Okay. Locked in place, locked in place. Yeah. Okay, you aren't. Of course, both of our friggin' priests are the one who didn't get... Okay. We'll just have you pull back. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and poison them. Nice. Okay. Yep. More condemnation. Couple cannon shots. Alright. Alright, lost one of our major lieutenants. Alright. Fucking forest vines. Yep. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and get some real damage on him. Okay. 36. Alright. Before I start with that. Okay. Still can't move them. Any of them. Nope. God fucking damn it. Literally can't move any of my people. Okay. Yeah. So the vines are only really Jesus. This is some bullshit. Good gods. Okay, I'm gonna lose both my champions because the fucking RNG on the roots is fucking me. Honestly. I'm gonna restart. That RNG is just too fucking cruel. Alright. Okay, what can I do to change things up? Honestly, we're just gonna sit back. See if the roots fuck us again. And we'll wait till they're within striking range to start doing all the buffs. So we'll move our... Okay. So we'll move the bannermen. Okay, so if you're good through there, then you'll be good here. Okay, move the spider into position. Okay. Then move everybody into the bannermen's zones so that they can be buffed. Okay. Because the roots are apparently decided they wanted to fuck us over last time. So... Alright. So we're gonna just let them buff as much as they want. We're just gonna buff all day. Alright. Okay. And let's see. Alright. Okay. Yeah, see, they don't get hit near as hard as we do on the fucking vines. Okay. Where's that chaplain? That's the bannerman. Bannerman. There it is. There's the chaplain. Okay. So heal him up. Removed all the status effects. Okay. So from there, you're going to go there and buff everyone's. Okay. Okay. Yep. Stand together. Animal along with animal kinship. And we'll just... Yep. Okay, go ahead and buff. Yep. Yep. And rallying on all of you. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll let them take the initiative of the first hit. Yeah. Alright. 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 And fuck you. Of course the vines lock us into position. Alright. Call the glory. Yeah. Alright. Well, so getting rid of their retaliation. Then start chopping them to pieces. You're locked, so you can. There we go. Okay. Nope, nothing in range for them. And might as well. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and heal up everybody just a bit. Then, yeah. Spider's coming out ahead. He can't move, so nothing we can do there. Death Beetle. Okay. Go ahead and poison and weaken them. Nice. Okay, nothing you can do, Tophin. Same with you. Okay. Might as well let them come to us since... Yeah. Alright. Yep, there goes the beetle. Be nice if I could fucking move! How much longer is this? One more turn. Of course, one more turn. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Spiders. So you can't move. Yep. Okay. Nothing you can do. Yeah, one more turn and then I can't till I can fucking move. Okay. And literally nothing else worth it. Okay. Yeah, fuck you. It's fucking vines, man. And of course they get to go first. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And there goes all my buffs. Okay. Bless. Yeah. bless him. Yep, they all get plus bolstered defenses. Still can't fucking move. Alright. Yeah, mark them. Yeah. There we go. Then... Yep. Because they're just fucking allowed to pick us off one by one because these goddamn roots. Such a pain in the ass. Hold the line. Yeah, sure. Because they're about to take a beating. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Okay, can the roots kindly fuck completely off? No.
Huh?
Are you shitting me with this?
Uh-huh.
Finish them off at least. Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Chaplain. Yeah, heal him up. Thank you. Yeah, break the make the cannon fucking break. Okay. 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 Yeah. Alright. Grasping vines. Okay. Okay, subdue. Bless. Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
Okay. Miss. For some reason, I'm allowed to hit my own units with that. Nope. The fuck? So I'm not allowed to fucking move? So yeah. just... This is goddamn ridiculous. Yeah. So are we just that hard countered? Like... Yeah, mobilized... So my entire army is fucking immobilized, and I can't do anything. Yeah. And they're just allowed, and we're just kind of sitting here fucked. Yeah. Anyone allowed to fucking move? Nope. Okay. What more can I do? My entire fucking army keeps getting stuck into immobilized. Yep. Can I move? Nope. Still can't fucking move. Even if I surrendered, it's not gonna do them any good. They can't fucking move to leave. Yeah. So all they get to do is just sit there and shoot us. And because they can't fucking... Holy shit, man. This is... Yeah, I can't retreat. And just let it go out. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do. The vines are bad enough that I can't do anything. Like, it's one thing to say this is a 50% chance your guys get to not move. It's another to just fucking... Literally, I have my guys saying they're trying to retreat. They literally can't. Yeah. Like, this is the most... This is the worst I've ever seen this combat in this game. Like, this is honestly disgusting. My characters are all automatically locked down. And the enemy just gets to sit here and freely shoot at us. Well, some of their unit... Look, it's... You know... It's not all their units, though. So yeah. We just got royally fucked on this. I have not seen this game's be this bad on RNG, where, no, it's every turn. Your guys aren't going to get to move. Yep. Yep. They literally can't do anything. This is impressively bad. Whatever, the game just decided we lost. That is always a repugnant feeling. When RNG just decides, nah. Yeah, like, they get to just sit here. Yeah. I have truly never seen any... Like, this is... I am amazed that it... I've truly never encountered anything in this game this far where the game locks your characters down this hard, where they are literally just having a shooting gallery at us. It literally just feels like a glitch or something. Because it's like, at the root 50%, you know, immobilized for one turn. Yeah, but then I should get a turn to move. The roots should wear off, but it's almost like the roots never actually wore off. Which may be the glitch, is that it's not being removed on the turn it's supposed to be. Yeah, too many turns since a unit was damaged. What the fuck? Oh, and it's still considered their loss. Oh, well, fuck me. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that
Huh?
went about as poorly as I could have imagined. Go ahead and explore. New character. I might get Builder. Yeah. And then you become the governor of Brisway. Okay. Okay. And we do get their heroes' remains. Okay, Free City can be integrated. Sweet. So we're good there. So when we have enough time, we could pick up Nebbington in another turn or two. Alright. There's Gul'dan walking around. Alright. Okay.
Oh?
We'll have you over in Brisway. Have you start trying to build up an army. So let's see. We have all sorts of animals that we can start recruiting. Wargs are pretty good. So wild speakers, a couple of wargs, and a bannerman. Brisway. Yeah. You're gonna come home. Yeah. Okay, Brilliance. Levy Camp. We lose 5 gold, but we get 28 more food. Yeah, I could live with that. And we'll need a third hero, but don't have enough money. Stone Den called a war on us. Alright. Okay. Now, at the start of the next term, we should be able to integrate Nebbington. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll take that. Okay. Alright. So Nebbington is now ours. Yeah, go ahead and start getting that. And the tavern. Okay. Yep. Brisway will start another archer. Okay. Like I said, you'll join that army.
Huh?
Okay. Divine Beacon. That's the secret. No. Yeah, Blessed Reinforcements. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, Rune Carvers does count as a quarry. And we do have plenty of foresters, so yeah, that's not bad. Actually, give us an excuse to turn this into another quarry. And that's a NPC army of Marauder Guard. Alright. Okay. And then Brisway. Honestly, another quarry. Okay. Spells, some wild animal. Yeah. Farsight. Don't have enough money anyway. Imperium, nope. Because we spent it all to give Nebbington into our ranks. And Tofin's back. Alright. Nice. Okay, negotiation successful. Alright, so that whole travesty happened in Segelgrad. We'll leave that alone for right now. Alright. Because that was pretty goddamn ridiculous. Alright. Oh. Yeah, the PC army got him.
Yeah.
Okay. Tofin. Head back home. You're looking to go there. Okay. Brilliance could... Yeah. Honestly, get its town hall, and then the Scholars Guild. Some wild animal. Yeah. Okay. Grain Lordfield, sure.
Uh-huh.
He can go... Well, he was Lord of Nebbington anyway, so... Assign Governor. Nebbington. And go ahead and give it a Whispering Stone to try and improve its stability. Okay. Golden's still trying. Recruit to Throne City. Yeah, we don't have enough money for any of this, really, but... Yeah, the chaplain will take. Alright. Gotta rebuild our forces after that fucking travesty. That was embarrassing. Yeah, lots of forests. Yeah, get to Nebbington for right now. Hold the cities. While we build up forces. Okay. Nebbington. Let's see. Has 4 farms already. Yeah, looks like a place a good farmers guild will go. Alright. Ductus. Nah. Alright. For now, we focus on rebuilding our forces. We took a major hit due to this bullshit, but doesn't mean we're down and out. Thunderdale just means we have to work a little harder to get forces back in order and then march on these idiots again. As far as setbacks, one of the earliest ones, the one that scarred us, well, I don't know. I think it scarred me more than my brother. There was a point where in the battle between Tophin and in the Civil War, there was a eruption of basically a vampiric outbreak. This was something that periodically apparently happened, where vampires would basically a vampire would start to spread itself and would take over the area. Normally this would be the domain of the knights to clean up and prevent from becoming any worse. Unfortunately, due to the Civil War, any kind of knights were kind of, well, you can imagine weren't available. Let's see. Create forest, leaf skin. Glade runners, tracker's mark, entwined protector. Artificing. Yeah, I guess Tome of Glades would be it. Especially with the way forests have been going for us.
There is vigor in the verdant leaf, might in the branch of the yew. Blessed are those who tend to the forests and let this...
And Glade Runner definitely works. Okay. So in the meantime, Bristway produced an armory, so Tithe Shrine, and then Town Hall. Okay. But yeah. Effectively, there was a vampire outbreak, and Tophin would be forced to call off any invasion plans to deal with it. A steer. And I remember we were assigned to a particular group to hopefully check out one of the towns that had gone quiet. Naturally, of course, it was an ambush, because, life can't go any other way. And effectively, we stayed behind to try and give everyone else an attempt to escape. Don't make any mistake. It wasn't out of martyrdom so much as basically, we didn't trust anyone else to be behind us, so we told them all to run. Either way, we did what we could and tried to survive. But we were eventually overwhelmed by the sheer numbers. Young vampires are actually fairly weak, comparison-wise to their older counterparts. Alright, we lose 259 mana and 8 province return to original. We can learn the Grasp. You're gonna stay, yielding us timber, and we get production. Get us the extra production. We learn and adapt. And the invading sapling. Nice. Okay. So this bannerman. Alright, so we'll have Tophin clear this out. Alright. But yeah, effectively, the vampires would normally have been handled, but we did what we had to, and the others managed to escape, but we were captured. We discovered that the origin of the vampire plague was two of the Holy Mother's twin sons, one of the twin sons of the Holy Mother, who, in a gambit to secure the throne, sought vampirism as a source of power and control. Unfortunately, captured us, and they played with us, I'll put it that way, in ways that I won't express further on. But they... Alright. And Tophin's... Forest Warden... How many are in Forest, Province, all here. Champion of the Faithful. Definitely get defense. Alright. Let's go for spell-tempered shields. Anyway. But that would be the time Tophin actually went out of his way to save us, tracking down where the vampires had captured us and the exact town. And, oof. Yeah. Then once... Yeah. Once finding out that those two were the ones who had introduced the entire thing, of course they were stripped of their... They were formally stripped of their... any rights and claims they might have had to the throne, or to anything involving the royal family. There were orders they were to be killed on sight. You know, the same as similar orders that were put on Tophin's head, of course. Because, you know, the Holy Mother despised him and wanted him dead. Okay. Nebington. Let's see. What do we need? We have 5 farms, 1 conduit, and make it 6 farms. Brilliance. Yeah, go ahead and grab another research. Post, that puts you at what? Yeah, that's 125 of our research just in our capital. I'm not going to spend that much gold to speed it up. And Tofin gets a second skill. Reckless Rage. He was very much capable of being absolutely reckless with that axe of his. He was still good with a sword, but he tended to prefer an axe, so I think we need to make the item forge. Yeah, so let's get the foundation going. That'll be the next thing. Okay. Alright. Sweet. He's hoping to actually finish the bounty. Alright. Alright. Scout's just gonna get killed. Okay. Alright, we have some insurrectionists. Okay. So we'll take a look at what they want. What do you want? So you've heard of protest and you've heard about the way we're treated too long and we guard your city for how long when the wounded are tossed aside. Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll take care of the old ones. Yeah. We'll just use them to guard caravans. Give them cake duty. Easy jobs. No need to make it miserable. And they can ride in the cart the most of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, make use of the young and old. At least that was the way they had to. Okay. Summon a wild animal for you. Okay. So how are we looking? That's 675, 542. Okay. Just wondering. Maybe we go for. Yeah, that ritual circle's getting kind of big. Alright, there is a marauder army over here. Yeah, let's head this way. Let's head to the south. Alright. And we now can make glade runners. Aspect of the root. Ah! Allows them to heal. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I can live with that. So everything has its bathhouse, so now it's going to be much more stable. Go ahead for the market and then the town hall. Bristway is doing that. Level 3 town hall needs 10 population. Go ahead and get the tavern going. And expansive reach. That is you know what? That'll work out. Of course, they sent a war party. Of course. Okay. This is looking to be the more aggressive group, so we'll head down to the south and then swing east to deal with Seglegrads, whatever. Alright. That's a hell of a party there. That's, yeah. Alright, this ritual circle's getting out of hand a little. Okay. Let's start building some roads here. Make it easier to get where we need to go. Beautiful. Alright. Bristway's got that going. And we now have a fourth hero available. Specialist engineer, yeah. Alright. Okay. And off we go, folks. Alright, outpost is under attack. Alright. You can go ahead and just hold. Because I'm going to need to make some more units for you. Can we help? Okay, yeah, we're helping. Okay. Go ahead and summon a wild animal for you. Okay. Yep. They hope to have the bounty done. I think you're going to have it done sooner than 5 turns. But we'll see. Because the next thing I want to do is get rid of this ritual circle. Alright. So there's Father Oak. Then there was what? Ah, okay. There's Seglegrad's units. 697. Okay. Okay. Gonna start building a road back. Yep. Alright, so we'll go take care of this enemy first. Okay, there's their tavern, so they're now real happy. So stonemason, caltrops, and the bathhouse. And Nebbington. Any other? Yeah. Okay. Just so we're going to be putting a Farmers Guild in Nebbington. That's just the way that's going to have to go. And summon. Yep. Okay. To our Crimson Bane.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let's get this force taken care of. Because roads make this so much easier to deal with. And you can get the fuck off my territory. Alright. Just a bunch of tier 1s and a tier 2. Aspect of the route. You know what? An Entwined Protector sounds nice. Yeah, definitely aspect of the route. Okay. So this is Nebbington, where we have 7 farms. So the Lord's Manor. Estate Hall. Scholars Guild. Okay, so that's a ton more experience. And Granary. Yeah, go ahead and start getting stuff like the Tithe, Granary, and the Caltrop, Blacksmith, Armory. Okay. Okay. And Brisway. Looking to have quarries, right? Yeah, because the Slither's Den, yep. Okay. You now have Vassals gain. Okay. Nothing too big there. The Wild Expansion. Natural Right. Mostly I want the improved, yeah. Improved road movement. Nice. Outpost will crack next turn. Alright. There we go. He gets the money. Alright. Good work. Alright. Okay. What are we missing? Countess Ransom of 7 appeals to your honor regarding a deceased hero. The feud between relentless we grieve for falling. Sign benevolence if you honor his death and returned his remains to us. Yep. Good work, Golden. Alright. Okay. So, Segelgard. Segelgrad. And we'll just make peace. Yeah. Okay. We'll just pay to make peace. Alright. So now that that's taken care of, let's... Teresa, Astir, and Tuor all remain as obstacles. Teresa obviously is kind of the final boss. Astir could be brought to heel because the Naga Queen herself refused to, even in the story, refused to fight. She felt that trying to reason or defeat the Holy Mother was pointless. So she would offer him arms and armament, Tophin arms and armament, but no soldiers. And she refused to have her people fight. Which, in many cases, would have seemed to been a prelude to having someone betray you, and in some ways yes, in some ways no. Rather than direct betrayal, she preferred to simply establish her own queendom, in name if nothing else. But that wouldn't be till after the Civil War and many years later. Nice. War with them. Cool. So that's one less enemy. And that outpost, is it raised or is it captured? Alright. Should I follow the leeches from the cosmos? Okay. So, yeah, armies of hostile creatures appear across the world. Yep, and we gotta fight them off till they run away in 8 turns. Okay, nothing too nightmarish. But let's get rid of this infestation before it becomes a longer and greater issue. Okay.
Huh?
But yeah. So this play map has been modeled off of a story of mine. Of course, it doesn't play out anywhere near the same, but that's what makes it kind of interesting. Create forests. You know what? Summon the Lightbringers. Okay, Tithe. Brilliance. Okay. And we were complimented by Golden. Yep. Alright. So Golden did take the outpost. Okay. And we're going to clear this area out. Because having this much attack power just outside our gates isn't healthy. Alright. And now that the And now that the rally is here,
Oh?
okay. Okay. Nebington. Yep. So that's the Estate Hall, then the Farmers Guild, producing, that'll be 80. Yeah. That'll be a ridiculous amount of food. Oh. So what's that one? Special province improvements give you 5 gold. Oh, what the hell. Everything that borders the capital gets a bonus. An inherent goal to make sure the capital, keep benefiting from being a smaller empire. Free City was vassalized. Okay, Golden got to it first. Whatever. Alright. Steer the Naga Queen. Here we go. Now we'll have to deal with the 2 wild cards. Both Astir and Tuor were meant to be allies helping. But like I said, Astir refused to actually participate, and her and her Nagas just kept to themselves during the battles. They offered weaponry and food, but that's about it. The salient mercenaries, the salient blade mercenaries, were from a northern empire, imperium technically, that had no real stake in it, but were only hired to basically help Tophin push back to supplement what he lacked most, which was numbers. And they did have some numbers. Bone Wyvern Mount? Cool. Brutal Smasher. And the Padded Mask. Nice. Alright. Just let him fly away. And finally these. That's fine.
Huh?
Alright. I mean, this is a hell of a place to throw a city. Especially with that crawler nest. But I don't have a major issue letting Golden have it. But this place is... okay, because we wouldn't be able to build it there. So the only place we could throw the outpost is here. So we'll have everyone move in to where the territory will be for healing. Then in the meantime, start looking to build soldiers. Alright. Ooh, we finally get knights, tier 3. Yep. Yeah, we get some good... units now, so 3 knights, backed up with 2 glade runners. Yeah, that'll be nice. Go ahead and yeah, start coming this way so we can start dealing with these idiots. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright. This way. Go ahead and throw us some mines. Yep. Alright. Mines, goodies. Okay, we will... yeah, start with the archers. Alright. Alright, so now we have access to both knights and glade runners. So those are some fantastic archers and frontline fighters. Alright. Really? Well, let's try it out, see what went wrong. Okay. Stone elementals. Okay. Right, it's the chaplain. Okay. Alright. Let's let them get a little closer. Yeah. Let's... Alright, it's Call of the Wild. Okay. Alright. Come on. Move in. Aren't they very methodical? There we go. Yeah, go ahead. Stun, nice. Okay. Alright. Alright. We got this. Yeah, nothing to it. We got this. Alright. Alright. Healing prayer. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Okay, take the hit. Alright. Inquisitor. Yeah, go ahead and just get in on it.
Huh?
Alright. Alright. Okay. Almost there. And lost one snake. Alright. Okay.
Huh?
Alright. Big guy gone. Okay. Okay. Can we make it through? That's the big question. And unfortunately, there goes our champion. Yeah. Oh well, at least we see why we lost. Alright. If we wanted to mark his prey, say you. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And once again, looks like we're gonna lose a unit. Oh well. Oh well. Not the best fight, but oh well. Yeah, we're just kind of getting fucked. It's not gonna matter, so try and walk away, get killed, yeah. Oh well. And we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do and how we're gonna pull ourselves out of this spiral next time. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Meeting My OCs. Hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on this, or maybe something else. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.